Now let's bring in more emitters. So we've got one emitter there pouring chocolate onto our ice cream, which is great, but it would be better to have more than one. As I said, we're generating viscosity out here, and the reason is because I want to have a different value on 3 different emitters, okay, and 3 different sources. So I'm just going to copy this whole thing and give myself a bit more space, and then alt click and drag, alt click and drag. There we go, whoops. And then we'll take a look at the viscosity that we've got. So here we got 100 already. On this one we could drop it down to 15. So we got a lower viscosity there, and then at the last one let's make it higher, 250 there. And then we need to move them a little. So I'm going to take this one. Let's maybe if I just merge them together so I can see what I'm doing. Select them all, visualize that. I will put it on points wireframe. There we go, so we can actually see the emissions there. And we'll just add some values into these transforms to move them over just a bit. So I'm going to move this over 0.04, there we go. And this one in the negative 0.04. Okay. And that's all we need to do there. Let's go back here into our DOP. So again, here we're only importing the first emitter that we created, so we need another 2 of these. So we do alt click and drag again, and in here I'm going to drag out 1, and then another one again, and in here I'm going to drag out 2. So to connect these up, just like in SOPs, we use a merge. There we go. Cool. So if we just quickly play that, hopefully we should get 3. Not yet. Let's see why not. Oh, I put it into the wrong parameter there. We need density coming in there, and density in here. We need the root here. So this one was out 1. There we go, and you can see it pop in. And this one out 2. Just quickly watch them. Great. To double check that we got the viscosity working, could go in here, and if I go to guides, as I said before, we're visualizing the velocity here on the particles, but we could change this to viscosity. There we go, you see a change already. And the range, we should put it, so our highest value is 250, so if I put 250 there into our values, there we go, you can see we got our 3 different viscosity values working there. So maybe let's drop the particle separation a little bit. I'm going to drop it down to 3, and as I said before, we need to raise the sub steps so we don't get those bumps. Okay, head back in. I'm going to put this on smooth shaded so we can see the geometry. Full screen again. Let's get another flipbook going. Zoom in closely and check that. So the flipbook hasn't finished completely, but we've got enough frames to see that what's going on and see that it's working quite well. you get this, you can see clearly the difference in viscosity. So the lighter particles have a higher viscosity and they don't reach the bottom of the ice cream. However, the darker colors, they have a lower viscosity and flow all the way to the bottom. And you get this really nice interplay between them, and you get these really interesting folds and this pouring and sticking effect to the ice cream, which is really nice.